how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can guess and see, so this is going to be Skellige deck, Skellige Witchers actually. And just before we get started, few quick announces. I always announce stuff on my video. So yeah, the new equipment of course, and I'm planning my time now, and I guess I'm gonna start with next week I'm gonna start with Twitch. So I'm gonna link the in the description as well. I'm gonna put a link there to my Twitch channel. I'm gonna do it, I guess for now it's gonna be once a week. I hope I will find more days and gonna do it like 2 or 3. That's the plan actually, to do it at least like 2 or 3 times a week. And yeah, so I'm gonna start with just once a week, and I'm gonna start it to, I guess it's either next week or the week after that. Yeah, unfortunately I still have my daily job, and so yeah, it's gonna be hard to find the time to make it like 2 or 3 times a week, but I promise you I will do my best, and I'm gonna start with it. And the thing is, I'm not gonna Twitch solo with the GWENT. I'm hoping to do it like a little bit of a GWENT, and the Witcher games. So I downloaded the second Witcher. I played it a few years back, like I guess like 6 or 7 years ago. And because of the WitcherCon and the hype is now, I decided to play it again. So I began to play it, and I decided like, yo, maybe I should wait a little bit and like do it with you guys and Twitch it. So I'm gonna play with the Witcher game, the second one. A little bit rusty there, but yeah, I guess I'll come back to it. And one more thing, I'm actually building a Manticore build. I'm going with an end game build this time, not like with the bear gear. No reason why, just gonna do it that way. And yeah, so there's plenty to come. Just stick to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, so let's go back to our video. So Skellige deck, and so Witcher's deck, of course, it's an advanced deck, and yeah, so let's go over the deck real quick. Not gonna do it that long. I'm linking it, the full deck in the description, so you can check it. And yeah, so let's go real quick. So I'm starting from bottom and going up, and as you can see, not all of the cards are actually Witcher cards. Well, 90% of them are Witcher cards. And so we have the Armored Draker. One is enough, and it goes extremely good with Priest, Svelbold Priest. They're going really good together, and sometimes the enemy intend to lock it. So if it happens and you wanted to play this guy, use it with the Bear Witcher Adept. He's healing itself, so basically it's like he's getting extra points, but it's kinda on the expense of the Bear Witcher Adept. Okay, so it's kind of your backup plan, so use these guys together and it's awesome. Oh, I forgot about this guy. And create a word carrier. It's it's a great card, but it's not the most powerful card, and I'm usually using it. Well, if it was a beginner's deck or Skellige beginner's deck, yeah, it could do a really nice. It could boost really hard, but on the advanced decks, it's not that good of a card. So I'm usually using it as a sort of a tank. So the enemy will try to kill it or lock it instead of my other cards. So yeah, that's basically the main reason why I'm keeping it. So yeah, we have this one, Armor Up 2. We already talked about this one. We have Bear Witcher Quartermaster. So I've put one. You can put two of this guy, but I don't really think you should. I think one is enough. Bear Witcher Mentor 2. It's put two of them. Okay, just do it. And create Longship. Nice card for the starting the game, and it kind of goes together really good if you play with the Bear Witcher Mentor. So if you play these three actually at the same round, it's gonna give you some, actually 4 cards in the same round. Armor Up together with the Bear Witcher Quartermaster and Longship and the Bear Witcher Mentor in the end of the round. You got some massive damage and some massive power up. So yeah, Bear Witcher 1 is enough. Berenger, I already talked about it on my previous videos, so be careful with him. Good card, but careful. We have Selective Mutation, the Witcher Trio, of course. We have Leo, Gerd, the Haren Katuja, the I guess it's the Bear Witcher's castle, and actually one of the reasons why I keep only one Bear Witcher Quartermaster in the deck. You can see it here. You can use the castle and summon it if you don't have it in your hand. So you don't need to Bear Witcher Quartermaster. Yeah. So we have a Genode of Belhaven. They always so difficult to read. Eskel Pathfinder, of course, he's similar to this guy, the War Carrier. He's sort of a tank for me. I prefer the enemy try to lock it or damage it or kill it or something, and I'd rather it to do it to Eskel than to other cards. So I consider him as some sort of a tank. So we have Geralt Gwen, and I usually use Geralt Gwen to summon Vesemir Mentor. But if I already have it on my hand, so I use it to summon this guy, Arengod, which is crazy. Gains armor for every damaged unit, adrenaline for every time your enemy summons a unit. He damage it on with the enemy's power. It's crazy, but the downside that he's damaging himself with the same power. So you should play it only when you have a lot of units, damaged units, if it's yours or your opponent's. So it will gain a lot of armor, I guess, and then only when the adrenaline kicks in, maybe even like 3 cards left, play it, definitely. And we have, of course, Geralt Yrden, so it's crazy, and the leader is Onslaught. There are many, well, not many, there are other options with the leader. I prefer to play with the Onslaught because it's easy to put a damage with it. You just, every time you can use it, and you damage the unit. You don't need to kill the unit, just damage it, and that's the thing about the Skellige, the Witcher's decks actually. the Skellige Witcher. I'm sorry. You don't need to kill your enemies, just damage them, and that's the point of the deck. Damage your units. Every every deck um, has its own thing. So if we have the Scoia'tael Witchers, they're dancing cards. They're moving from row to row. And we have the Northern Realms decks, the Griffin Witchers, which are more of power-ups. And this deck, it's more of a damage the unit, but you don't need to kill it, just damage. And that's the thing with, and this is why I'm using Onslaught. It's damaging. And yeah, so let's go to the gameplay. And yeah, oh, before I forget, and before we go to the gameplay, if you like my video so far, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends. So let's go to the gameplay. Okay, Scoia'tael. Let's see. Let's get him and remove this guy. Just to make it interesting. I think I'm using it too early, but I think it's the best option for now. Same goes with this guy. But better do it. Yeah, I think I'll pass. He will have to play at least one card. Maybe even two. Let's see. Wow. I would say it quite early to use it. Hmm. You'll have to play another card. Still have to play. Wow. He's using it too early. Way too early. Now we'll have to skip. Unless he's want to play with a disadvantage of 2 cards, which I'm okay with it. Okay, so no, I don't need you for now. Okay, let's skip this guy. Think he'll skip, and if he'll skip, I'll use him. If he's not, yeah, I think I'll keep it. Unless I wish I had Leo. Yeah, we'll go anyway to the 3rd round, I guess, so don't care. See? And we're going to the 3rd round. Give me Leo, please. Give me Leo. Come on, Leo. No, Leo. Damn it. Oh well. Defender. Okay, so let's hit the defender a little bit. Quite of a weird deck he got. Sort of a combination of dwarves, elves, and witchers. I don't know. Like, maybe it's good. If it is, like, why not? Let's put the other ship for now. Then I think I'll play the Bear Witcher Quartermaster, and I'll hit the ship because of the nice ability it has. Okay. Thanks. Now, should I play with the Quartermaster or maybe the Adept? Not sure. Think I'll go with the Adept. And now I can use the Quartermaster. Interesting. Interesting. keep the Quen. Maybe I'm not gonna use it for summoning Vesemir. I'm more thinking now to summon the Yurden. Let's see. And I'm going with the Quartermaster again. And again. Fourteen 14 armor. Perfect. That's a nice card. Yeah, that's a nice card, but it's gonna die now. Let's think. If I'll get the Yurden, or the or should I get Vesemir? If I get the Yurden, I can summon it and his front row will get some nice... like this guy. Let's think. If I summon Vesemir, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm thinking Yurden. Oh, and of course. Why not? He got some nice moves, but here you got it. And he actually made me a little bit of a sweat, and his deck was actually quite interesting. Liked it. But my deck was a little bit more powerful, and that's the gameplay, and that's the Skellige deck. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you will enjoy it as well. And yeah, so I'm gonna work on my next Gwent video. Not sure of what kind of video it should be. I'm thinking of starting a syndicate deck as a beginner's deck, um, but I'm still exploring it and it's not ready yet. So it's either gonna be a monster deck or a syndicate. But anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for future videos, support me on Patreon, definitely I have link in the description, and yeah, I'll see you next time.